Hey, what up, dudes? Insane Isaiah 64 here. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And my knees. Fucking enemies out here. Desert is not a fun place to be. Everything wants you dead out here. And there's another crow after me. Lovely. But last time we made it to the Gerudo Valley. We made it to the Gerudo Desert. But we did the Gerudo training grounds as well as we went to the Gerudo Pirates. Oh, no, sorry, not Pirates. Thinking Majora's Mask. Went to the Gerudo Fortress and saved the Carpenters. We did all that stuff, and we will be going back later on to see what they have for us. But for now, at the moment, I want to take you into the Spirit Temple, our very last temple. Well, quite the opening too. You got two flying pots at you already. Just a lovely welcome. This place's music is quite interesting, to say the least. Very deserty. But as we enter inside this place, you'll see that there are statues here that do come alive. We've seen this before. The big round sword is strong enough to take them out. Exploding, you know how this goes. But unfortunately, as we start through this, you'll notice there's two pathways. A boulder we can't push, which we've seen back at the training grounds. Blah, can't talk right now. And we got this crawl space that only we can't do as an adult. So you know what that means. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time River. Port of that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. Sand in my eyes. Again, she's getting creative with those exit points. But that is our last song too on top of it. Got every song we can learn. But let's go back to the Temple of Time. My ears! And we're back. Yes, I have to mention every time I have ears. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I just like having my ears back. It's like I miss these things, man. And they need to come back here with beans because there's a beanstalk here too, but we can do that later. Let's go in. This is the only time you go through a temple as a kid. Only time. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? See the temple? You're just a kid. The temple is no place for kids. Alright, well, fine then. Looking for the sages. A sage? I don't know anyone like that. Okay, well. What's our third option? Nothing really. You have nothing to do. What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of the Gandorf's followers, would you? I hate Gandorf. Uh-huh. You got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Nuburu of the Gerudo. I am a lone wolf thief. Don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Gandorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and even killed people. A kid like you may know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that a lone male Gerudo must become the king of Gerudos, I'll never bow to such an evil man. Anyway, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyways, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull various heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about this treasure for yourself. Silver gauntlets won't fit little kids like you. Even if you try to equip them, I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Gandalf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yes. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Gandalf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you consistently get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. I'm sure you will. Yeah, there was much debate with myself if I wanted to do this one next before the Shadow Temple or not. But I ultimately decided doing the Shadow Temple before this because, well, this place is big. This is a big temple. I don't think it's much bigger than... There we go. I don't think it's much bigger than, like, previous temples we already did, but it does feel that way. Which makes me want to believe this might be a two-parter, depending how long this part takes. I need my bombs. Statues attacking me. Nope. Had to take some damage there. We do have Nuburu's love, so things get a little too crazy for us. We can just use that and do what we can. That's the only time in this whole game that you actually run through as a kid like this. Which I don't think is too much of a missed opportunity, but I feel like they could have made Young Link run through more. Maybe in development there was more temples for Young Link to run through, but as it stands, this is the only one we run through. Okay, I need my slingshot. Aiming that is kind of a pain at times. Free ammo, yes. And yes, we even have Skulltulas here. It's just kind of hard to see through Link's head sometimes. Got some torches to light, so we might as well do this. But we can't get that yet, so we're gonna have to wait. Let's go through here. Go through this way next. This is the neighboring room next door, and we have another one of these skull falls. First, you can stun them with the boomerang, which will make things a little bit easier. Just back up a little bit. Jump slash. I don't know if I have any sticks. I got 2. I'm not gonna bother with sticks though. There is a mini boss we do fight later on in here, so maybe I'll save it for that. My 2 sticks for that. As we stated before earlier in this playthrough, that sticks do more damage, just as much damage as the Master Sword. Whoops, I need my slingshot. Okay, fine, I'll take off the ears. I will. Just not infuriate people any further. Need to angle that boomerang. Oh wait, I know what to do. Throw it to the right. Think I'm too close. No, don't fall off. I didn't want to roll for it. I wanted to roll back. I have the right idea. Just didn't execute it properly. Like that. You'll notice there's a theme with throwing pots at us. There's gonna be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of pots getting thrown on our faces. It is a spirit temple after all. We got a new enemy over here though. It's just straight up Anubis. It's honorable to fire. You can just straight up burn him. I think this will reach. Yeah, it does. Actually cute to have Din's Fire. If you don't have Din's Fire up to this point, what is wrong with you? But B, it is what you need in some spots in this place. Of course, Anubis will back up away from you. And if you can get him to go in a certain direction, there's this wall of fire right here you can open up. I think it'll wear off. I want to get burned. But that's how you normally deal with them if you don't have Din's Fire. Watch out for the shadow monsters hanging from the ceiling. More floor masters, I see. I mean, slice open that chest. It would be cool if it worked that way, but it doesn't. Oh, still after me. Not many hands, just the big hand, that's it. Good to know. More silver rubies in here. God, if you think you had enough silver rubies last episode, jeez. There's a couple, I think there's 1 or 2 times in here where you need silver rubies. Or there's a couple silver ruby puzzles, not like training ground though. There was a lot in training ground. Is it right above me? Oh no, it's right behind this torch, I'm dumb. See me paying attention. So you can see all those bats weren't fire a minute ago, but now they are, because those torches are lit. So bats will light themselves on fire. That makes sense. I think if you use Din's Fire, you'll light them on fire too that way as well. But that's just another, like, detail of those enemies. But yeah, the first half of this is going through a kid, and the rest of it is going for an adult. And depending on the time of this recording, this might be a 2-parter. It probably will be, because this temple, like I said, it's a good sized temple. If it requires you to go to the past and into the future, it's definitely requiring you to use all your abilities and everything. It's kind of like a Stone Tower Temple. Majora's Mask. You're using everything you know, every transformation and everything in that game, and here you're using the past and the present. So pretty much everything you know so far, or everything the game has taught you. There's a couple sculptures in this place. I might miss 1 or 2, but I'll try my best to get them all. 56, we're almost up to 60. Well, we're at the long stretch with sculptures. When we reach 60, it doesn't mean the next reward. We need 100 next. But we're at the end of the Skulltula quest entirely. I missed him. He missed me too. When in doubt, just turtle. Oh, I thought I would reach him. But. And here's a rare instance where you need bombs. Bomb shoes to be specific. Okay, that worked anyway, so I thought I was gonna miss, or the explosion wasn't gonna count. Whoops. I gotta remember the hold. I keep forgetting you gotta hold for this. Isn't there another one? Nope, that's just it. Okay. Like I said, I'll try to get everything here as best to my ability. If you were out of bomb shoes, they gave you some right there. I hope I didn't need to fight that guy. This statue is not a fake one, but it's a real one. If you push it off this ledge, there's a switch you have to force down. But yeah, check out this room. Snake lady. The architect in here is pretty cool, actually. Whoops. I wanted to actually backflip onto that, but that's okay. If you just if you fall off down here, you can just climb right back up with those, with these brick wall. I don't know what kind of wall that is, but it looks like a, kind of like a brick wall. And deal. I almost went to go put my ears back on. It's like, nope, I can go without my ears. I know I constantly put them on, but they're so helpful. Well, you summon Pierre over there, but we can't go over there right now as youngling, so we'll have to remember that Skulltulas there. Check this out. Look at these stairs. Some torches in here. Some BMOs. That guy up. Well, this guy up. To get all these guys out of the way so we can... Whoops. Not like that. We're good. We have some torches to light too. We have only 2 sticks with us, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. There is a lot of sunlight leaking through this place, so that's something we're gonna have to keep in mind of. We've got a couple sun switches too. We've seen these before. We haven't seen them in this game before, but another game we have. Let's bring this guy out to the light. And that door opens up, but we want to get all these silver rubies first. Sure, not too bad to get. I think most of these jumps you can actually make and get them. Silver rubies galore, man. What the desert was about. Need more of these silver rubies. I can get it from there. You can push these blocks also to get in the way of these spikes. You actually want to do that because when you go to like these torches, we'll make sure they're out of the way. Now, you're probably thinking, what would happen if you do this with the block? Well, if you keep pushing it into it, you can get stuck inside the block a bit. If you push it again, it'll just like go through the block and hit you, so we don't want that. Not really too much of a nuisance to do. You don't have to do that. I just always thought that was amusing. You can like push a block really close against the wall like that and cause those spikes to just sit there. But keeping them out of the way like that is helpful if you want to make this room a little more smoother. But it's unnecessary as all hell. You don't need to do it. I just do it because I find it amusing. But for you guys, I won't do it. Too much time consuming anyways. And one over here, we're good. I think this is either a key or just garbage, really. Can I remember for the life of me? E. Yeah, there's not too much really I can talk about with this place besides it being like super pretty big, you know? Actually, the more I think about it, it's not that it's that huge, it's just there's a lot to it, really. There's not too much for you only to go through either, but still, because we're already at the mini boss. Look at this guy. Whole statue. Or is it? The first time seeing these guys, this is an iron knuckle. Watch out for its axe attack. It hurts a lot. Strike when it's dropped its guard. You do not want to get hit by that. That will mess you up. If you've seen any of my randomizers on Majora's Mask, even those guys in the graveyard, they will mess you up. Should weigh 4 hearts right there. Not too bad to deal with. If we had double damage on or something like that, that would definitely be rough. Okay. You know what? You can get him to destroy the environment too, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna come over here to destroy his own chair. Good lord. I did bring milk just in case I was getting too reckless, and I am already. Oh man, destroy this pillar. I know the whole room won't come crashing down. It's just an environment he can destroy, really. Arf. Oh man, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Time for some milk. Yes, I milked a cow like in between episodes. Because why not? Great fight. Let's go, man. Piece of armor is removed. He'll run faster too. Again, do not get hit by him. Do some quick jabs. Okay. Slurg. I never understand what the hell this guy is saying. I always thought he's saying slurg or something. God damn. What is up like that? I think he's exposed. He is exposed to certain damage. You can bomb him if you want. And you can also shoot him with Deku Nuts or the slingshot. But it's only if his armor is gone, really. He kind of spin around there, so we almost got that. We almost brought that back for a minute. Might as well drink the rest of my milk. That's a hard-fought battle, man. Not really. I was just getting hit a lot, so I was just, you know, being dumb. Yeah, the first half they have an armor plate. You remove it, and they are exposed to like getting hit by projectiles and bombs and etc. etc. Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world, almost nothing to you. Is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tale of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was a mere legend. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. Two witches inhabit this temple in order to destroy them. Turn their own magic power against them. Hoot hoot. You want to hear I said to you? No, this is the last time I'm talking to you too. I'll continue to watch you. Hoot hoot. Thanks, Kiba Gavora. I will not miss your tricky dialogue. You went right through that freaking wall. Inside this chest. You found the silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you could feel the power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Noboro. Just keep your word about that. Hey, where are you taking me? Hmm? You fiend, Ganondorf minions. Link, get out of here now. These witches, they're using black magic on me. That can't be good. Hey, bean guy, I bet you weren't expecting to see me ever again. I came here to buy some more of your magic beans, dude. I'm gonna buy maybe 3. Don't need a terrible amount of them. It's just like, just in case. I'm like future-proofing myself a little bit here. Plus, I have so much money, it really doesn't matter. Oops. I stopped pulling out my sword. I figured since we're going to be making this a 2-parter to go for the temple and all that, we might as well go back and see what the carpenters had for us. But also there's this ledge we tried to go down earlier. Hey, the bridge is complete. We don't have to jump it anymore too on top of that. Now anyone can come in and out of this place. Plus, there's something that Running Man wants us to do, so I figured, we'll go back and check out what the silver gauntlets can give us. Which there's 2 things I can think of on top of my head for this. Also, since we have the silver gauntlets, you can lift this rock and chuck it. Pretty cool. Very strong with these gauntlets on. There's a room with an rock in here. And a bunch of rubies. Not that I need more rubies. Again, I just bought some beans, though, so... yeah, that's all there is in here. But there was a box down there, as you saw earlier. On this island. Break it. Check it out. Piece of heart. And that's our 4th one, so we have a complete heart. Now, I don't think I can get back up from here, so I'm gonna have to go down the river once more. So I'll meet you back up there. Geronimo! I didn't show it earlier, but for those who are curious, it does lead you back to Lake Hylia. Yeah, I know. Overcome the trials. And I get it. I already did overcome half these trials. I just forgot you need silver gauntlets in here. Again, it's been years. I've been saying that since episode 1. Or 2, or however long it was. I honestly forgot about that. Kinda notice how I didn't take damage there. Okay, I took damage from the hook shot for some reason. That was odd. But, you don't take damage if you roll a certain way. I think it's like that in this game, too. I know it's like that in Majora's Mask, where you roll a certain way. You won't take damage, you'll just get knocked back heavily. Or you just roll back, you just move backwards heavily is what it is. This is the room we were missing, full of likes. This one spin attack will take care of them if they're not attacking. There we go. Be a fool to pass up these rubies. Chest. Was I on top of it? I was. Big yellow ruby. Or gold ruby, actually, in this case. Again, don't really need it because we've been rich, but now all that money is spent and coming back. There's not much you can do with rubies in Ocarina of Time. I was a fool. That was a trap chest. But there actually is one hidden chest right here. Probably thought to yourself for a minute, wait, what's the point of this? You open all the chests. Well, there's an invisible one in the corner. And I think that was the one key we were missing. Exactly. Note to self, future randomizers, when I get to this point, and there's stuff in here, silver gauntlets. Then again, there really was stuff in here. I'm sure there's a way to make it so you can have some things in here, not everything. I don't know, really. I looked at the randomizer settings before for this game. I need one more key. Shoot. One more key? I might have messed up here. Foggy memory is not working properly. Oh, wait. I remember. Kind of. Yeah, right there. I completely forgot about this until I Looked at the lens of truth. Make wall up there. That's the one other key I was missing. I was like, there's one more key? Where? And it's like up here. Dummy. Call myself a dummy. Not you guys, just me. Our long-awaited item. What is it? Big chest. There's gotta be something important, right? Get ice arrows. Then do you see? Power up the arrow and then fire it. It will freeze your targets. Magic is granted to those who complete the difficult training of the Gerudos. So use it with pride. Will do. It's not absolutely something I need, but to 100% complete this game, I do need to hit all the elemental arrows, so that's another one I should get. It's like the fire arrows, you don't really, there's not too many situations where you would ever use it. So, there's that. But, you can use it for more magical damage if you wish to. Again, I'm sure in more of a randomizing sense you would want to use it, but for a vanilla playthrough, you're barely going to use it. You probably will never use it. Probably be like me. You'll just collect it, say you got it, never use it. I'll try to find a use for it, but for right now at the moment, there's not too much for use I can think of. Anyways, since we got that, let's wrap things up by going to the carpenters, see what they have for us. And then we'll end it there. We'll head back to the temple, end it there, and then just see what we got in store for next time. Ooh. I just noticed a spider on the wall right there. Look at that moon go. It's just cruising. 58. Oh, there's another one. I just saw it last minute. Another one right over here. I know where to go. I know what to do. Spiders. You want to park Epona closer to this tent. Hey fellas. In the Gerudo Society, we all have great skills in horseback riding and archery as well as respected. How about trying horseback archery in the Gerudo Fortress? If you have a horse of the Gerudo from the If you have a horse, a Gerudo from the fortress will set up for a challenge. I already did that. When Noburo was a lone wolf thief, she stole from the weak, but now Noburu's gang of thieves stand for cruelty and brutality. She claims to be chivalrous robbery, but no way. Building a bridge over the valley is a simple task for 5 carpenters. Sure it is. The leader of the gang of thieves is Noburo. She's experimenting in brainwashing many people at the ruins of the desert. Interesting to note that too. Oh yeah, hold on. I think before I talk to the running man, I think this guy has something to say. Yeah, I heard you saved my men. When they returned, we built this bridge. Look at this. Isn't it a fine bridge? There may be wimpy carpenters, but once they all got together, they all got the job done. They sure did. Sure it is. It's a nice looking bridge, actually. Hey, man. I'm a wandering running man. Run all over the land in search of true competitive spirit. Beat many challengers, man and beast. You're an athletic guy, and you look like you might have a true killer instinct too. Now that the bridge of the Gerudo Valley is complete, I'm looking for a challenge to have a commemorative race against. Best time to go from here to the Bridge of the Lost Woods was 2:38. That's my record. Will you challenge my record? Sure. Excellent then. You go first. I'll give you a head start. No, go ahead. You can warp to the forest if you like, but that way is a bit longer, I believe. It's actually not too far from here on horseback. So no, we're not really being athletic unless my opponent's just going to stomp like that. That's really the only thing that's going to slow me down. Is that in this little bridge. But if you make it there as quick as possible, he'll give you something. Why don't you beat his record? Yeah, if you do the force warp, it isn't too far away from that either, from that point. But I think this way is faster. Because again, the forest is like right over here. But if you warp, you'll be in deeper in the forest and you have to make your way out. Wanna please jump over this? Oh, why? God damn it. Maybe it's the angle or something. I went straight at it too. And she's like, nah, I'm not gonna jump over that shit. No, no. Get off the horse. Thank you. By the victory. There he is. You did quite well. But you couldn't beat me. Your time was 1:26, and I just beat you by 1 second. You have to challenge me again sometime. Goodbye then. Guess he doesn't give you anything. Well, regardless, I just wanted to show that you can race him, but never beat him really. He always says that every time. He beats you by 1 second. There's no way to truly beat him. But it was an urban legend to actually beat him. So many things out here trying to chase me down. Look at them all. Well, with all that out of the way, I think I'm just gonna end it off here. Next time, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, we'll go through the Spirit Temple as Adult Link and finish things off in there. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to support me further, I have a social media link down in the description below. Oh, as well as a piece of art here. And if you'd like to see my artists, they also have live streams and other things like that in the description below as well as the Discord. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate love and support. I'll see you guys next time. See you.